Just to let you know, this is not one of those builds to where you have maximum everything. I have simple gear just like anyone else, green, blue, purple. I don't get, my artifacts are not even up all the way. Like, this is not one of those type of builds to put you down and be like, oh, you have to be a certain level or a certain amount of skill points. As far as right now, I only have 185. Of course, all Earthbound is for is might based, so of course it would be super powered DPSing. So of course you choose the super powered, go for the critical chance, critical attack damage, and the might and power. You don't need precision at all because you're going to be using your powers anyways. I don't ever use my weapon. It's literally here for style. But I'm going to get right into it. Alright, so loadout wise. And this works for anybody. Once you get to level 30, of course, you'll get all your powers. So, I believe, actually, okay, so you do need totem. So I guess once you get to level 30, you'll choose totem. But honestly, you kind of don't need totem because it's just supposed to heal your crystal, but your crystal doesn't really die. Like, even if you go on a raid, like, your crystal never dies. But I use totem. It not only heals your golem, but it also does damage over time, and it helps out for jackhammer. You definitely need jackhammer, so I want to say once you get to level 27, you'll have all the things that you need besides, totem. Alright, let's get to the loadout. So I have Dps Build. I'm trying to figure out another power type to use besides Dps Build. The only time I use Dps Build is when I'm fighting a boss. When you're fighting the ads and stuff, you really don't need it. Even if there is a lot of ads, you kind of don't need it. Once you use Dps Build, you can clip in Unstoppable, like right at the same time. Use your totem, and then your fortified golem is to give power to your crystal. So your crystal actually does an exceptional amount of damage. So that's what fortified golem is to give it power. As you can see, I really don't even have a special. And with this build, you really don't need a special. But if you believe you need a special, I would take out Dps Build. Unstoppable is it bursts out a little bit of damage, but not only that, it helps with jackhammer. And I'll show you that. So the way this order is right now, this is the way I would do it. Of course, jackhammer, you would just press square the entire time, which is why I have it right there. But let's get to it. Alright, so I actually have to do a mission defeating Robins anyway, so this would actually be perfect to show you. Oh, and of course, same thing with my artifacts. It's only up to 80, 72, and 52. So just like that, that's just unstoppable. And of course, Crystal just finished it off because she does damage. So you can put up her power again, which is the fortified. This is the golem. As you can see, it heals her. It's like crystal around her, and it also does damage over time. And jackhammer, you just keep spamming square. And like I said, this build actually works if you're freaking level 30. Honestly, just building it up to level 27 or even less than that, 20. You're good. As long as you have Unstoppable and Jackhammer, you're pretty much good. Oh, and of course, Crystal would always be there. I don't even think you need a level for her. But as long as you have Unstoppable and Jackhammer, you're pretty much good. Look at that. Hitting 34s, 29s. Now to see the difference, I'll actually do an alert. That's not an event, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm getting boosted just a smidge. So scroll down to T6, because that's what Dark Knights is. I'm not gonna do Elite because I'm not ready for that yet. And I'll be honest, I'm not. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it still boosts me up just a smidge. Just a smidge. Actually, it doesn't. Alright, cool. So this is actually going to show you my true power based on everyone. Alright, so they're actually fighting Ultramans, which is garbage because I didn't get to fight the first boss. And they're already fighting him, so I should be able to hop in though with the instance circle. So let's see if we can get there in time. No, it's already closed. See, you see how disrespectful these people are. All right.
Entice him into eating the laced kryptonite I just sent you.
For some people who don't know where to get this, you can get it out of one of the Quirks vending machines. I know a lot of people who are like 370 just now, and I had to tell them where it's at. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but you get this from the Quirks vending machine. To get the Quarks, if you open these mega capsules, you get a lot of Quarks. So make sure you open those up. This neck piece you get from DC, but not the death metal DC, but the regular DC. And the back piece, once you get to 350, they're actually going to tell you to buy the back piece. I actually learned the hard way with the neck piece, because once I got to 333, I immediately bought it, but I didn't buy it from the right person, because they actually give you a mission, just like for death metal. Where is it? They actually give you a mission called Perpetual Prize, where you actually have to go to the Cosmic Shaper, no, the drone in Doom, Washington DC, and buy it. And because I didn't buy it from the drone, now I have a mission that I have to do. But I ain't gonna do it. I mean, this necklace is worth 30 justice points, and yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, unless I don't need justice gear anymore, that's one thing, then I'll buy it just to get the cosmic ignite, because those cost a lot. But if I can still wear that gear, it's not worth it right now. If they beat it, this kind of defeats every purpose. Like, I want to leave because I want to do the first boss, so I think I'm gonna do that. Cause like, I'm not doing any damage, and plus, like I said, I need the first boss. Alright, so I'm gonna leave here, queue up again. I'm actually queued up for the duo as well. What I can say though, for me personally, I need to build up my defense in my character, because I be dying hella quick. I be putting out that burn, but I be dying hella quick, and that's just not fair. Oh, so I gotta wait 30 seconds anyways, because I left. I actually didn't do the duo. I was doing an elite thinking that I was the shit, but I'm really not. So now I have to wait. But we can still go on to the mission that we're supposed to be doing. That's all you have to do. That's how easy it is. You give her power if you want to. Press unstoppable and just spam that jackhammer the entire time. Go ahead and kill him before I go away. Alright, so the only time I clip everything is if I'm fighting the boss, obviously. When I'm fighting the ads, I just do unstoppable.
Perpetua
and
has
jackhammer.
tasked evil worlds like new apocalypse with collecting suffering from cosmic tuning towers. Each one we dismantle,
We will dismantle them all, here and across the multiverse. Athena, grant me strength.
Also, Unstoppable does make them fall, which is actually pretty good. Because that gives you like enough time to do damage before they actually get up and start attacking you. And yes, this does take a lot of power, unfortunately. But I mean, for you to do a lot of damage and don't take power, that's kind of broken. So when I run out of power and I don't really have much to do, I usually give Crystal my power, because at least she can do some damage while my power goes back up. And yes, she does great amount of damage. Like, that little clash thing that she does will at least take off like 40% of their health.
or our swing to cut down Darkseid will cleave through you as well.
Ha! Darkseid. Perpetua replaced
So when I first start,
Darkseid with
I
our
usually
new
use
master,
the Soda Cola
Darkseid,
Ultimate,
and granted him more loyal children
just because it gives me that 1% of
Few
might,
more
and
dolls to
1%
cut
doesn't
down,
really sound like a lot, but it really
start
is a lot.
with you.
Not only that, it does put up all of my power and health and everything too.
You'll pay for that.
Just flip everything.
Lashina, get
Do
cracking.
jackhammer. Look at that. Look at her health already.
You will bleed for this.
Mad Harry.
All you have to do is
You should not have done
flip that. Pull out the robot if you want to. Unstoppable, fortified, jackhammer. That's it. Stopping through, fortified, jackhammer. But the only thing about Earth is that they can literally hit you out of your attack very easily. Get stunned, fortify, unstoppable, give you a little bit of power. Go ahead and jackhammer.
Foolish
Luckily we had a good healer, so you know. I don't have to worry about my health. Don't have any power. Get that right. Look at that. She go ahead and do her job.
foolish weakling.
Give her some more power. This is the only time
Asking for
that I ever use my weapon is if I don't have any power. But still, you don't need any precision, honestly. Like, your weapon is gonna do a good 10,000 alone. Alright, so I'll give myself some power. Unstoppable. And honestly, even if I didn't have a healer, but I had a controller, the white mods that I have on will keep me alive. Like, if I started blocking, it would do like this healing wave on me. Because I have restorative on my leg piece. Alright, so I don't really get anything from the first boss, because like I said, I already finished the first boss. He's doing a good amount of damage too. But, you know, that is water. And he probably has, not only restorative, but precision. That's why you see him using his bow a lot. hopefully knocks them down. Do a little bit more damage before they actually get up, start fighting you. But by the time they actually fight you, they're basically dead. And I don't know what about it is. It's like when you're actually like, when the people who are behind you take more damage than the people that are in front of you, which is weird in my opinion. But
save yourselves. The kryptonite. His suffering powers Perpetua, and when his mind finally breaks, he will be under my complete control. The perfect child.
From what I understand of Superman, he'd never serve the likes of you.
Oh, but he will. And he is not the only child Perpetua granted me. Behold, Brimstone.
So I've done this duo so many times, and I still don't know who Darkfather is. He looks like a dark side Batman. The little crystal pet I got, don't ask me where I got it from. I have no idea. I think I got it from like one of the alerts or something, and it just dropped it. Also, if you've never done this duo and volcano stuff, stay away from it. I've actually been, I wasn't in it, but I was like near it. It will still do a hell of an amount of damage on you, so just stay away from it. Power the crystal. Wow. Now, if you don't have a healer who has a shield, just block. When he explodes, he really doesn't do any damage when you block. Whenever you see something on, like a skull on their head, which some people don't know, which is weird, just block. Anytime you see a skull on his head, well, you really can't see it on his because he's huge, but he's really after me right now. Jeez, trying to do everything he got in his power. Look at that. Constant volcanoes. Slamming down. Where's our he's dead. Let me kill him before he slams down.
Jealous, strange child. Now
let me see.
Spared my birth.
I will relish this fight.
What was it again?
Dark Father.
Feet and ring. 305 or ring 305. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna get the blue one just because it's stronger. Oh, and they gave me one of those death metal picks. Alright, cool. So the death metal picks are for the back piece.
Burn in my omega. The omega.
Oh, when you're in here, fight the ass. Cause like when you're trying to block and stuff, they're literally spamming triangle. So you can't even like block because of that.
We are overwhelming force. Witness the power of my omega. I can for you. Eternity of my omega. Omega beam will
See that? You see that? Hits me out of my jacket. So easy. Stupid man. And then he runs away. I never understood that in DC like, at all. Why they just move. Like they're not even fighting anybody where they run at. And then they come back. Like it defeats all purposes of even putting an overstretch in the game if they can just move out of the way. Like if the overstrike can just stun them, that'd be great. They don't even have to do any damage. Just stun the crap out of them to where they can't.
burn in my Omega.
Too easy. What a disappointment.
You are free.
Also, a lot of people has asked me like my material did 4 million more than him. Just based on that
hear
last
Lex
boss.
Luthor has some sort of plan.
Um,
I'm sure you'll find some.
The material that I have on,
Good
a
luck,
lot of people has been asking.
Superman.
It's
I need to
liquid.
find my
The
real
black is
father.
liquid, and
Darkseid and
then
I have
the
unresolved
yellow is a
issues.
glorious material. It kind of looks the same, but it really isn't. So it's the glorious material is the yellow, and the black is liquid. I got it out of one of the resurgence. It was only a one thing. It wasn't like, you know, how they have presets. Like they'll give you like 3 of the chromas or something like that in that sort. No, it wasn't 3. It was literally just liquid. And then glorious, the same thing. It was just glorious. Hand, chest, and waist. Probably put on my chest. Only because it always takes forever to find a chest piece. And it costs the most. So yes, even though he's a healer, and I did more damage than him, which is the whole purpose, but he did a good amount of damage. Even though he was based on precision and healing, which was good. He was a really good healer. That's all you have to do. Unstoppable and jackhammer. That's it. Always press unstoppable before you do jackhammer. You can see the difference between damage actually. Yeah, you'll still do like 3122s, but with unstoppable 50. You saw that? Yeah. So make sure you always use unstoppable before you do jackhammer.
Yeah.
Not only that, it knocks them down, and that knockdown is very beneficial, especially when you're fighting a lot of
We
ads.
forced those feral herds to retreat. A welcome sight. Thanks. Believe me, we were doing those things at
So
mercy.
again, this Earth build is not like you have to be super strong to use it to do so much damage. No, you don't need none of that. This clip right here will put you in the right spot, the right order too. And like I said, if you want to use a special, which I had a special before, I changed it. I didn't have fortify at first. I didn't have fortify for my golem. I had earthquake, which is a really good DPS special. And as you can see, obviously it requires all of your supercharge. So you know when you build it up 4 times, like that bar that's right under your health bar, when that goes fully, that means that it's up to 1,000. So earthquake is a really good. It does a lot of damage. So once you clip it, of course you just keep tapping square, or what is it for you guys, X, or however, if you're on Xbox, I'm pretty sure it's X. I'm not really sure what it's for PC. Whatever your melee is, you're just going to click it 3 more times. Like it says, tap melee for the earthquake. And what it does, it makes the volcano bigger. So yeah, it's a volcano. Yeah, so it makes your volcano bigger, and then when it explodes, it does hella freaking damage. Not only that, it does damage over time, which is like legit. So before I had Fortify, I had the special, but learning Fortify Golem gives power to Crystal. That's very beneficial as well. So I highly recommend that too. Let me put on my gear. Because I might actually be stronger than 350. Oh, I don't even need that. And I always have my my mods on set so that I don't have to go to my base. Core strength on your chest piece. I'm not really sure what we're waiting for, but since we're still waiting, I might as well go ahead and pick this up. And the more you fortify it, the more it goes up. So this was at rank 7 and now it's at rank 8. And it's a 320 back piece now. Oh crap. Not really sure what the other people are doing. Like I said, my defense is not even that high, which is also a problem. I guess the tank turned into a DPS. You see that little array that it did when I blocked? That's what makes my healing go up. And it activates when I'm like in combat mode. Are you missing someone? There you go. He is healing. I know I wasn't tripping. When they do that triangle attack, they're actually healing themselves.
Boy, did you guys pick the losing side.
I think Johnny Quick would disagree.
Johnny Quick was a failure. He was only ever fit to be
Okay, after playing DC for
just
so
like
long,
your Luther's Legion of Doom.
Superwoman is never on
I'll
your
send you
team,
to join them.
which I find really weird. Like, she's never on your team. You always have to fight her. Quit the usuals. Oh, and this thing that she does where she goes sit in the corner. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Like, I never understood that part of the mission. Like, what is she doing in the corner? Ooh, This fire is not hers. Wow. She stunned me and put me in the flames. Oh, so we do have a healer. And our troller turned DPS. So, as you can see, my defense is garbage. I die by the lowest things. But they tend to come to me, which is the craziest part. So like my defense is garbage, but my dominance is pretty good. Because the bosses always come to me, unfortunately. And my dominance is not even that high. It's only 51, 81.
Now all of you will suffer.
My power is off the charts. Might is at 94,000. It's almost at 100,000. Just you wait.
Everyone will
Look at
know
that. I don't know how my defense went up like that. What in the world is going on? Alright, so I can't
Now
explain
all of
it.
you will suffer.
That I cannot explain whatsoever. But that was kind of weird.
You will not break free.
Alright, well, since... Oh, they got wiped. Okay. I was about to say, since I'm waiting... Well, fix the delay. Of course, fortify your artifacts as much as possible. Anytime you get some 9th metal, go ahead and just fortify your stuff. I don't remember this mission being this freaking hard either. Like, I used to be able to just come in here and come right out. But then again, everyone is like low levels. And we're not doing the event version, we're doing like our actual level version. Go ahead and open these boxes, make me a little stronger maybe. No, that's a 309. That's amazing. I just put on a chest piece, so I'm gonna take the shoulder piece. Oh, they give me another one of these. That's great. Head piece. This right here, this heavy metal, I don't know how to say that. Resonance. I think it's called resonance. I thought I had another one, but those things, man, save them. They are hella expensive. I need 5 of those, and they're like 30 a piece. So save them. And that's to, you know, fortify this. My neck piece, I got enough of those. Plenty of those. I need 1 of these, but they don't really cost that much. They only cost like 25. I usually put supercharge. My energizer and Debris Build. There's really nothing else. Like everything else is for a supercharge. So Debris Build will probably be the only thing. I already got a face piece, so I'm gonna use that for my pouch. No, and also I don't have legendary, as you can see. So it's a lot of things I don't have, but you know, I still do what I gotta do. Oh, I didn't even peep that they were trying to disband. Bump that. Let's try to get some people in here. What we need to leave for? We died one time. That's another thing about DcUniverse. People just, they lose and they quit. But honestly, I just feel like that's just everything. Not even just DC. But lately, people have just been losing and quitting. They just don't have the patience anymore. Alright, so we got another troller. Only reason can probably change to healing. Which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I've been in an instance with him before. Hopefully he does go healing. Yep, there you go. Now I've learned when you're doing like a double roll, like how you can switch to healing and stuff, just wait, because it takes longer for you to get up to 370. So just wait. Stick with just one roll until you get to 370 or however high you're trying to get, and then work on that other roll after, because then you don't have to worry about, oh, do I put this gear on this person or do I put it on that person? Wow, we are not doing any damage to this person. That is crazy.
Use them or don't.
Who sabotaged this?
The only sucky part about Earth DPSing is that you have to be close to do your damage. So the only thing you can do is like Debris Field and give power to Crystal. Look at, man, you see that? She don't like me, bro. She be stunning me, trying to put me in bad situations and stuff. Ease right here, so if she spawn right back in that corner, at least I'll be close enough to still hit her. Get power to Crystal. Pull out of there. Get power to Crystal. Debris. Going golem right there. You know what I find confusing? Why does Superwoman have a lasso? Like she's Superwoman. Like, why are you over here acting like an Amazonian? Like, that makes no sense to me at all. You're Superwoman. Like, you have the powers. You're literally the mother of Superman. And you're using a lasso. When you have this little thingy on you, stay away. When's she gonna drop it? Cheating. Teleport over there again. I've never really worked on tanking, but I have been looking at, like, you know, tank loadouts. Not because I want to be a tank, but sometimes if needed, I'll swap over. I don't have any tank gear or anything, but I'll be able to at least, you know, keep them away from fighting them. She's spamming that lasso. From what it looked like, it didn't even seem like she used it. It looked like one of my characters used it on me. Or one of my partners. Jeez. And there I go. Dead. But they got this. They should be able to get through it. I'm not needed. They should be able to. She has not that much help, so.
All that backstabbing owl man's fault. Watch your back, you spoiled brat. I'm coming for you.
I've survived her tirades before. Ultraman's too. Thought you might appreciate him being low on his favorite snack, kryptonite.
Do I need a handpiece?
We have a common enemy.
Yeah,
that's
the sacrifice I have to make.
Universe, owls hunt bats.
I use max damage. I don't use mighty smashing. You can use mighty smashing, but max damage will definitely give you all of the damage that you need. Mighty smashing is good, but 2% more damage. Yeah. Sheesh, family. Actually might look tank for the next boss. Just so we can stay alive. It all depends on the damage. But we should be good. I mean, Joker can DPS. Maybe we're doing it. He's 366, so should be doing more damage than me. He's not doing more damage than me. Well, as you can see, that's an example. 366 versus a 355. And I'm doing about 3 million and a half more damage than him.
There! The Legion of Doom's powers are being siphoned by Perpetua's throne.
Lex, this was your fault.
No sense in dwelling. I am here now. Luther, your Legion of Doom will watch as I annihilate you and bury that rotting husk of a Batman.
You will be undone.
This thing's perfect.
Sorry, I have to do something for my cat.
Entice him into eating the laced kryptonite I just sent you.
I will crush you all.
I don't see how this man freezes me without even facing me.
You die.
And that's one thing you gotta do with Earth as well. That moving around, man. Especially when you in the middle of the jackhammer. That right there, and you too far away to do damage. Oh, God. That crap is annoying. You sitting there just like, man, why do you have to move so much? if you want, since the clipping is fine, you can do fortify first and then unstoppable. Which probably would be much better. I feel like when you do unstoppable first, you're clipping it with the fortify. So, unstoppable. God, that is so annoying, bro. I mean, I believe I still got a minute, but it's just the fact that you do your aura strike and they just move out of it.
So weak.
Easy to do his aura strike. The breeze does help though. Like it does.
Fake.
Crystal.
You will die. You will die.
Wow. He wasn't even near me, but apparently he was still hitting me with the iceberg. Wait, too much power near me. There we go. Curse the back up. It's glitch now. It's beneficial for us because he ain't gonna move, and I can actually burn him.
Always has more serpents.
The Batman who laughs knew you would fail.
Now, if only Devastator
That's
would
why
just
he sent
sit
me
still like that.
Devastator to devastate any hope they had left.
Careful. The longer he stays in that form, the more his strength dominates.
That is the worst fucking slogan ever. The Devastator will devastate them. Like, what? Shut up. Like, they could have said any. They could have made this man say anything out of his mouth. No chase that. Watch you move. Told you. It happens every time. It happens every time, bro. Now, this stuff that he puts out is cheating as hell. Like, you're already stupid strong. We already have to, like, take forever to kill you. And then you putting out this gas that's, like, really killing everybody. I'm not even near it, and I'm still getting affected by it. And everywhere he stomps, he puts that crap down. This, the breeze, and fortified. So you turn into this guy. Apparently you're supposed to absorb. Okay, let's say absorb. What's going on?
Feel the power of love.
Try to get out of it. Like, I can't see. Like, this mission is so cheap, bro. Can't even get near the man, bro. Alright, well, based on that, there you go. Now he's doing damage only because I'm dead, but yeah, like he's only doing close to 2 mil. But even so, I'm doing close to 2 mil less than him, and I'm a whole 11 CRs under him. That's still pretty good. I got some 9th metal. Go ahead and fortify something. Alright, so the ones that I got, which I still need to figure out, because I'm still looking at like studying other people's inspec to see what, you know, artifacts they use for DPSing, so I can't really tell you which ones are the best ones. So far, the one that they first give you though, the Ergren, is beneficial. Hitting an enemy with a superpower grants you up to 7 group members might equal to, you know, once I get it all the way up, it'll be 2% of your health, which is great. So this is actually beneficial not just for you, but for your group. The Grimior Verum, it's like this alien with one eyeball. That's, if you never knew where they get that pet from, that's what it is. It's an artifact. I believe if you get it up to 100, he actually comes out. So like, this is useless for right now. I could put on something else, but no. So when he comes out, he does like this little blast. It actually does a lot of damage, and you know, it doesn't like stack with crystal, or if you have another pet, it's not like he takes away that from him. Did we get someone else? We did. Yeah. Did we? Yeah, Cosmic Eyes. That's a Yeah, we did. We got a whole different troller.
If you can take the punishment, absorb those spoils. Just don't go
overboard. Also, I believe when you're DPSing, super speed is probably the best thing to have, and it's only because of the clippings, like with anything, not even just Earth, just the clippings that you're trying to do. Because I mean, with flight, you have to like, hold on, let me. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, when you're trying to clip things, it's easier to just jump with super speed. When you're flight, it kind of makes you fly, which messes up the clipping. Also, make sure you do this. Like, it helps. Like, people on my team aren't really doing it, which is why we kind of like wiped out the last match. Because nobody was doing it, and it was like all over the place. So far, what it looks like, I've been the person that he keeps turning into someone who's actually doing it. That crap is crazy. Just stomp, hooks that crap up. And this crap is everywhere, man. See, like, she turned into it, but she wasn't doing it. Now it's gas everywhere. We're definitely not going to finish this, honestly. Well, that was really what I wanted to show you guys. This this build. Like I said, you don't have to be ultimately strong or anything. It works for everybody. So, do you? And that's all for now. That's all, folks.